AI is not going to ruin music. You are going to ruin music. It is up to you, fellow musicians, to make the best art you possibly can. That has always been the case. Will AI take musicians' jobs? As far as I'm concerned, music doesn't ever stay in the same place. It's so much more different than it used to be. So why should that ever change? Why should we ever be comfortable where we are at as musicians? My name's Randy. I've been an audio engineer full-time for 16 years. People come up to me all the time talking about AI replacing musicians and taking over the music industry and taking our jobs. I'm not sure if you heard about Warner and Suno settling their lawsuit and creating somewhat of a partnership. I'm not sure exactly how deep that partnership is, but didn't we all see this coming? Didn't we all see that the AI companies that are developing, stealing the music from these big-ass companies are going to merge with said companies? They're going to make more money than they ever have before. We're over here having these conversations about, is AI going to replace my job or do this and that? Meanwhile, people are getting rich. As somebody who's been working in the music industry for so long, I've seen trends change. I've seen studios open. I've seen studios close. I've seen artists come in. I've seen artists quit. I think about this every single day, before AI and after AI. Why am I not worried? Why should you not be worried? How do we take the information that we have in front of us, digest it, and figure out a better outcome for ourselves? Let's talk about it. We're going to start with just the art side of things. I work with people on their first day of making music, all the way to their 40th or 50th year of making music, from spending almost nothing to spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. The respectability of art usually comes down to two things: the audience that is viewing the art, and the artist and the opinion of that artist that is making it. There are musicians that have never played an instrument in their entire lives. They click a couple things on FL. They use chord generators. They use splice samples. They put stuff together and people like it. The artists have fun doing it. The audience likes to hear it. People buy it up. And then you have the lifelong jazz musicians that have been practicing their entire life on one instrument. The things they know about music theory would tear my knowledge apart. I don't know anything compared to what they know. Classical musicians, Mozart, Chopin, Jacob Collier. Then you have everybody in between. People practicing their instruments. They're not quite to a masterful level. People that don't care about a masterful level and they just like making sounds. People that just like bang on pots and pans. People that slap their desk at work. Where do you draw the line as to what's credible and what's not credible in that world? What I've seen is a huge swaying bar of standards. We have people hitting up our studio that say, I'm not a rapper, I'm a real musician. I've been working in the rap world since I started making music. I've heard what other genres say about rap. I've seen musicians from other genres fully discredit rap, saying it's not real music. I completely disagree. You notice how we're not talking about AI right now. We're talking about pre-AI days. Sequencing a drum machine, the TR-808, versus a drummer. I wonder what drummers would have to say about that TR-808. It takes an entire person their entire lives to become a drummer. And the drum machine is only one aspect of another musician's journey. How come I can sometimes listen to programmed drums and feel something more than when someone is playing live drums? I hope this isn't going over your head. I hope you're understanding the kind of picture I'm trying to paint here. My point is that none of that shit matters. You either like the genre or you don't. The song either moves you or it doesn't. That instrument that somebody spent their entire life learning either moves you or it doesn't. So why am I saying this? It's because AI entered the arena, and it's not going anywhere. I'm not making excuses for AI. I'm not defending AI. I just know that it's here, and I know that a lot of people are already using it. They love making music with AI. I know people like listening to their music. We're in the infant stages of this. But best believe we're going to see this become more and more normal over time. If you're in the rap world, all those rappers getting MP3s off of BeatStars, or YouTube, if you're going to rip it off of YouTube, taking out the tags, we're going to see AI creep in more and more into those beats. I've already seen it. We're going to see AI help get people to record their first song. I've already worked with a ton of artists that write lyrics, already have an idea in their head, have melodies that they have in their mind, but they don't know a band to work with. They're busy and they're not going to try to find a band that'll bend to their will. A lot of people want to be producers and produce their own songs. AI is here to help out. There's a whole underground of people who never would have tried to be an artist. before AI? People that are not tech savvy, that are figuring out Suno and making songs with it. I'm not talking about the people that just prompt something and then it comes up with a full song and then they release that full song. Nobody cares about those people at all. I'm talking about the people that are at least somewhat musicians themselves, either know how to play some guitar, know how to sing a little bit, and they want to experiment in making their own songs at a higher level. Don't get me started on the quality level of AI right now. It's absolute horse shit. There's an entire underground world of people that want to make music and finally see the opportunity to build it exactly the way that they want. Sure, if they could just hire a band out of nowhere, they probably do that too. But the truth is, a lot of these people have full-on lives going on. They don't know any musicians, and they're just dabbling and having fun doing this. What's my point? I'm rambling a lot. This isn't a video that's supposed to get 1 million views or whatever. But I just gotta say this. I'm seeing more artists enter the field. How good are they on the scale of beginner to insane master? I'm seeing it with people that are on their day one, and I'm seeing it with people that have been doing it for 30 years. Why am I not scared? Why do I not think that AI is going to replace my job? I want to back up a bit on this. I used to work at a warehouse. I used to know exactly how much I was going to get paid that week, and the week after, and the week after that, and the week after that, to infinity. As soon as I decided to become a full-time audio engineer, I didn't know what I was going to get paid 1 week or 2 weeks from now. I wasn't sure at all. I had to put in a ton of time that I wasn't getting paid for to try to cultivate clients and work with people. That has not changed from my first day all the way to 16 years from then. If I just try to sit back at any point in time and not hustle and not try to cultivate new clients and make sure my existing clients are good, then I'm going to be out of this game in a month. Not even talking about AI. I'm not a particularly smart person, if you couldn't tell. But the reason why I've been able to do this for so long is because I try harder than most people. And I don't see that ever changing. If I want to retire off of music, I have to fight every single day. And if I'm not smart, I'll fight every single day until I can't go any further and I won't be able to retire because I didn't put all my ducks in a row, because I wasn't also building a life that allowed me to get to that point. Let's bring AI back into this conversation. Since COVID, well, let's back up. Since before I started this full time, there were tons of home studios around and everybody trying to take clients from everybody else, and it was always competition. People think competition's new from home studios to big studios. That competition has always been there and will always be there. The tools are getting better. The tools are there to help somebody who recorded in a terrible room in a suboptimal situation with a terrible mic to sound better. But how come I'm still able to have a full list of clients? It's because I haven't given up. It's because I'm obsessed with this no matter what. AI is not going to be able to take my job because I'm not going to let it. Put your complaints about AI off to the side for a minute and understand that the music business is all about money. If I'm not making any money in the music business, then I need to stop. I could go back to making art by myself and really focus on the art and getting much better at playing piano, which I've been neglecting. You can either have the attitude that AI is the most terrible thing in the world, or you could try to adapt to the future. And your objections don't matter, because no matter what, it's going to happen. Before AI, music and content has been so copy and paste. It's been stagnant. Everybody trying to copy each other and not much new stuff coming out because of it. It's almost as if we built our expectations to bring in AI to replace everybody. In the rap world, you have type beats. I remember when Drake would come out with a song, the next week or the week after that, people would be bringing in MP3 beats that sound exactly like a Drake beat, and they're doing the same type of flow over that same exact beat. Now more than ever, do you need to be original? If you hate AI, prove it. Make something original. Practice your instrument more than everybody else. Become an incredible drummer or an incredible guitar player. Show everybody who you are. Show everybody. I want to see your opinion on what music is through your music. That's why people are here, is to see your opinion. AI remixing a 50 Cent song is just like some gimmicky shit. Nobody cares about that really. Making something real and authentic will always have value. There will always be a part of the music industry that wants to copy and paste. That's how it's been since I've been around. Michael Jackson used to have people that programmed synthesizers to make unique sounds and patches that were unique to what he liked. And then he had somebody else play those instruments. The amount of effort that had to go into music back in the days was so insane. Now everybody wants to be a one-man band. The same excuse that's keeping some of these people from being a full band with multiple people in it, and instead being a single person, is the same exact reason why AI is so enticing to so many people that don't even want to do that. The CEO of Suno said something along the lines of, musicians don't like to make music, or don't like the process. Let me find this shit.
It's not really enjoyable to make music now. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of practice. You need to get really good at an instrument or really good at a piece of production software. I think the majority of people don't enjoy the majority of the time they spend making music.
And just by hearing that, I know angers an insane amount of musicians. I was pissed when I saw it. The process to me is the funnest part. It's the most enjoyable part of all this. I've been telling artists they need to be practicing their vocal scales, la 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 la, all that kind of stuff, for decades now. Maybe 2 people have taken me up on that offer. I told people I would find exercises for these singers to practice with. There are vocal coaches they could have gone to. The percentage is so low of the people that actually want to take advantage of that. It's disheartening to me. As much as I hate what this dude is saying, the proof is in the pudding. If you are actively practicing your instrument and constantly trying to better yourself, then man, that's amazing. I absolutely love to see that, and it's incredibly inspiring. We need to see more of that in the music industry. I know I'm rambling a lot. My points are all over the place, but I really didn't feel like making a 5 music tips type video for how to survive in the AI world. What I'm trying to say is practice your scales. Get better as a musician. If you're complaining about AI, but you don't practice your instrument, then what are you doing? People crave authenticity. They crave something inspirational. They crave seeing and experiencing things that are feats of human nature. People also love just listening to a song that is interesting to them. And AI is going to be really good at that. But AI will not replace your experience if you have an experience to share with people. People crave authenticity. Practice your scales. Get better at your instrument. Get better at communicating your art to people. How you make that happen is always going to change. The people that stand up and the people that actually work towards this are going to be the people that win, artistically and career-wise. If you sit back and let the tsunami of AI overtake you, then you didn't really have it to begin with. It sounds harsh because it is. Never once in this 16 years has it not been harsh. Never once in 16 years have I not had to fight for my next month. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I'll talk to you next time.